Greetings, fellow Earthlings and viewers across the World Wide Web. This is Tune 215. And right now we're going to be doing a driving tour exiting Washington, D.C. It is 5 o'clock p.m. We have about an hour and 16-minute journey back to our RV. It's located in Virginia. And Jersey's getting tiresome. We've been here since the early day in the morning. And unfortunately, kind of hungry. I've been talking non-stop, back to back for every tour. So I think I'm kind of parched. I'm quite thirsty, hungry. Yeah. We were going to do another hood, but it would have took us out another 10-15 minutes, which would have gave us an hour, 20-minute drive back. We want to check on our rig. I think that's going to be it for our Washington, D.C. little small tour series. We'll probably come back in the future, the far future, after we finish the whole country. You know, we'll pick and choose which states we want to go back to cover up some more footage on. But yeah, we're just going to show you guys our departure. We got an hour and 13 minutes to get back to Virginia. It's not much, but it's still something, especially considering it's rush hour. It's 5 o'clock right now, so a lot of people getting out of work and all of that good stuff. Sowek, wow, I see Sowek's hands in Philly. I see a graffiti tag right there on my right-hand side. It's a throw up. It says Sowek, S-O-W-E-K. He writes in Philly. So I see you, bro. You out here in Washington, D.C., and you be catching wreck in Philly. So it's 75 degrees right now. We're on New York Ave. And we're trying to head to 395 South. It's a tunnel. And once we get on the highway, it'll be a lot breezier drive, a lot quicker. Washington was cool. We didn't see it all, but we saw the good part of it. We walked it, you know, got a little souvenir or two, took pictures, took behind the scenes footage, took tour footage, walking tour, driving tour. We saw two hoods. Yeah, two hoods. It wasn't bad. There's a lot of neighborhoods, but not all of the neighborhoods are crime ridden. I see a lot of graffiti on both sides of this overpass, on both sides of this bridge. Wow, surprisingly, there's a lot of graffiti. Yeah, a lot of it. Throw ups and tag ups. And, wow, a burner. Interesting. But it's a city nonetheless. And you know, cities are high pace, fast pace, a lot of traffic. Some people can be impatient. Surprisingly, there were several patient individuals here. I can't speak for anyone else every day of the week. I don't know if you guys are gonna have the same luck. Look at this dude's jumping out of the vehicle from Florida. He about to jump out the vehicle and go in his trunk. No, I don't know if he's really gonna go in his trunk. Maybe he just had to shake some food crumbs off of his pants. But he's from Florida. Goes to show you, he's in Washington, D.C. But yeah, it was a fun trip. We were originally gonna stay here for 2 days. So originally, our original plans were to try to park up in a Walmart and or a national park here. Well, unfortunately, all the Walmarts that are here, there are 3 of them right in the area. They're city-like Walmarts, meaning there's no huge parking lots where you can park at. They're like in the downtown district. And the one that I think did have parking, they don't allow you to park here. So we was like, all right, Walmart's out of the picture. State parks, I don't believe there was one here either. There wasn't one in the state here for us, like an RV type of site to park up at. All right, cool. So we sucked it up. We was gonna go to Virginia, and which we are in Virginia, but we were gonna go to Alexandria, Virginia, which from here, it's like 20 minutes away, right? Like 20 minutes away from here. So that was perfect. We found a really, it's a red light camera, so I'm gonna stop here. We found a really nice Walmart. I'm talking about, we've been to a couple already, and this one was the biggest one yet. And the parking lot was empty. I'm talking about so empty, it wasn't even funny. There was plenty of space for 20 RVs, 5 truckers, a whole block party, and they would have still had all this parking for their parking lot. But they wanted to be greedy. They didn't want to give to the needy. We parked up. We thought we was good. I said, just double check, make sure. Make note. This is a beautiful dog right here. That's not what I wanted to make note of, but we can make note of that too. Got nice brown spots. Make note, no Walmart in the world seems to pick up the phone. No one ever picks up the phone. And when they do, they transfer you over to this line that no one still ever picks up the phone. So we got lucky in Ellicott City where they happen to pick up the phone. I ain't gonna fraud. Shout out to Maryland, Ellicott, and shout out to Lettuce. But, yo, the one in Ellicott they picked up, we asked, they were nice enough to say yes. She said, sure, you can, you can stay on our lot. You know, they cater, or they're RV friendly. Cool, right? Cool beans. We got Wendy's on, all right. But this one in Alexandria, Virginia, this big, beautiful parking lot, they said no. What, bro? Like, that's corny, bro. Like, why y'all being greedy? Like, share some of this space. We went to 3 different ones. We actually tried calling like 5 of them. No one ever wanted to pick up the phone. None. Nope. Zippo. She went into another one. The same thing. It was a more cramped one. The same thing. We actually, I bought the app called All Stays. All Stays is an app that is supposed to be for RVers, where other RVers who visited Walmarts and stuff share their experiences. Sometimes at Costco's and other places are RV friendly, so they'll mainly it's Walmart's on All Stays, but they'll write their experience. They'll say, oh, we were here on this day, the environment was friendly, calm, quiet, or noisy, or blah blah blah. So they'll give their experience, or this Walmart didn't want us here, or this Walmart allowed us here. So it allows you to know which ones are RV friendly. So this one with the Chuck E. Cheese next to it in Alexandria, it said it was RV friendly. People said that they stood there. Well, we parked up. It was a little noisy for our taste. We were right in the middle of an awkward zone next to a busy highway. But we was going to suck it up because we was ready to eat. And it was close to Washington. The point was, it was close. It was 20 minutes away. All right, bet. So when she went in, they said, nope, sorry, you can't. And we like, dang, like, we was already here. We already checked the couple. We already, the Virginia gas stations were kind of tight, meaning we driving a big rig. It was kind of tight for us to maneuver in. We had to go around these little blocks, and it was crazy. So we was already on high anxious mode, like high anxiety. We was ready just to relax, and we was hungry. We was hungry. We was ready to eat because we didn't eat breakfast since the morning. We thought we was gonna have lunch in Virginia because Virginia is for lovers, but it's surely not for RVers because they didn't want us parked there. So guess what? I decided to continue to check that All Stays app. I found one of them that it said that the Walmart was pretty friendly. Cool. So I decided to call because we wasn't gonna go drive. It was like 45, almost 50 minutes away. So I called them and I was slick because I wasn't gonna go through that 0 number. Listen, guys, let me teach y'all a trick. Don't go through the 0 number. Don't go through operator. Press 1 for pharmacy. I called the pharmacy because I knew somebody got to pick up pharmacy. Listen, if people need medicine, you better pick up. And if not, there's no reason for y'all to have a phone. Y'all might as well have a pager or like a beeper, or like we better off writing you a letter. We'll probably get a faster response than somebody picking up the phone. That's how I was feeling. I was feeling like you better off going in person to Walmart than actually getting a phone response. Because we called a couple and nobody picked up. So anyway, so I got the pharmacy lady on the phone. I told her, hello, etc., etc. My name is etc., etc. And I'm contacting you because of etc., etc. So I didn't say that, but I said because you guys come up on a list that is RV friendly, and I just wanted to make sure if you guys were RV friendly, could you please transfer me over? Well, first I asked her. She said, oh, I don't know. I said, well, can you transfer me over to a manager or customer service? But a real person, I specified because I said, because every time I get transferred over from another Walmart, they always take me to a number that hangs up on me. We'll wait there for 15 minutes, then it'll just go and hang up. So she said, okay, let me see what I can do. So she put the phone on hold. Like 30 seconds later, she picked back up and she said, excuse me, sir, I just asked my coworker, and he said that, yeah, we are RV friendly. There usually is RVs in the lot. Bad, cool, solid, comprende, capiche, cool. So now we, like, around rush hour of yesterday, we had to go drive 50 minutes away after we just been relocating, and it's like, man, and we just checked out the state park yesterday. So it was like, dang it, like, oh man, like, cool. We ain't got no choice. Like, I'm in for it. Like, another long journey. So we just took another hour or so journey back to, where was it exactly? It was like Stafford or something, Virginia, something of that nature. And we took the trip there. We pulled in. It was a nice, relatively nice sized parking, a little busy. There was a good amount of cars there, but they had some nice little spaces. And we parked up next to this restaurant, and it came out in clutch. It like worked perfect. It was a nice spacey area. So perfect, I went in, I bought us 2 DVDs. You know? We walked around the corner, we got some really light beverages. This person's gonna squeeze in front of me too. We got some really light beverages, and she didn't even wave. She just did it like if she was entitled to squeeze forward. The Mini Cooper in front of us, I didn't say nothing, but he didn't let me squeeze in front of him. He like so arrogantly drove and closed the opening. The person behind me, oh, from Maryland, so nice of you, allowed me to squeeze in. This person from Washington in front of us, she just forced herself in, and she just like, you know, at least if you're gonna force yourself in, wave it, put your hand on, your arm's already out the window, give me like a thanks gesture. Nope, nothing. Anyway, that's Washington D.C. for you, right? Say now, and taxation without representation. So we got there, it was chilling, cool beans, nice. The only downside of it is we were no longer 20 minutes from Washington D.C. We were, boom, an hour from Washington D.C., which is where we're at now. That's why we got this hour, well, what was an hour and 15 minutes. Now we're an hour and 4 minutes away from our RV. And we just want to, you know, keep an eye on it, because we don't want to abuse the Walmart parking lot, you know. We don't want to ruin it for anyone else, you know. So I try to, you know, just try to stay a night or two at a location, and try to relocate or move in the parking lot. Don't stay in the same spot, you know, just so that we don't ruin it for anyone else, and so we don't get any tickets or forbid. I don't know how they're gonna tow that super duper long vehicle, but I'm sure there's a will, there's a way, you know. So I just want to stay positive, and that's the bad news. So that's why we not doing 2 days of touring here, because it's understandable. It's the White House in the neighborhood. I think they want to try to not have any people just camping out anywhere, you know what I mean? So it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So rather than having 2 days of DC tours, we're just gonna do, you know, we did 1 day. We did, you know, 6 good tours, right? 6 good tours, including this one. So 6 is better than none, right? But yeah. And then tomorrow we'll start to do some Virginia. Yeah, because I wanted to do the Alexandria, Virginia area too before we worked our way down Virginia, you know what I mean? I'm trying to, every time we get into like a little area, to like do a little tour of it. But that is not working out well for us. I'm about to just get into the right lane, because this lane is moving like poo-poo. I'm about to pass that lady. I passed her. Oh man, this is like a ticket light, right? No, this ain't the ticket light. I think this is a ticket light. Move out the way, dude. Move it. I like to move it. Move. Seriously, y'all need to move. Like, we trying to get on the highway here. We've been here forever. But good thing I can talk to y'all. I think I need to move into the left lane. Not this light, but the next light. So I need to do it soon. But yeah, we were stuck there forever. But that's because it's 5:14 p.m. It's rush hour. So it's that time of the day. And the reason why we leaving now is because we bust another hour tour now. We'll be done by 6-ish. Then we'll have to get home in an hour and 10 minutes. It'll be like 7 something, which is not the end of the world. We're old folk. We can stay out as long as we want. We ain't got no curfew. But, you know, there's a such thing as being mentally exhausted. And me being the lead speaker here, I think I'm mentally exhausted. I don't have no moisturizement. No, really? No water? No, there's no water. I thought I brought 3 bottles. Yay, water! That is all hot. Man, she pulled out the water from the back of the seat. It's water, but it's hot. I'm staring at it. I don't want it. I'm sorry. You said it's my fault?
No, that's what you brought.
Oh, that's what I brought. I thought you said that's your fault. I'm gonna say, dang, so blunt and straightforward. No, seriously, we got Heads Up Inc. on my right. We got Andy's Carry Out, Fish Chicken, etc., etc. Primal Fitness, parkour, CrossFit and stuff. Wow. Alright, we gotta make a left soon. Not at this light, but the next light. 395. That's what we need to get on, right? Oh, there's cops behind us. That's about the wheel. Oh, that's in front of us. Yo, it's ambulance. District of Columbia Fire EMT. Holy Redeemer Catholic Church on my left. Oh, police on my left. Uh-oh. Is it another motorbrigade? Is it the Presidente, El Big Kahuna coming through again? Because we saw him the first day that we was here. Or the first tour that we was here. I'm saying the first day, but we're still not the same day. But we saw him when we first came here. Wow, about time it moved. It felt like forever. I felt like we was never gonna get on the highway, yo. Whoa, oh, we going through a tunnel. Y'all get to experience something cool with us. National parks on my right. Yeah, and the thing with them national parks too, that you gotta reserve early. You can't book last minute. You gotta be on point with it. All right, we traveling regular speed now, 50 miles an hour. Moving. I gotta turn on my lights. I just turn on headlights and tunnel. Cool, I turned them on like naturally because I couldn't see my dashboard, but it says turn them on, so we already hit with it. We got a 39-mile drive. Yo, let's talk about the mileage of this vehicle. I just did 2 one-hour tours, not including. BS. I just drove from Virginia to Washington, 50 minutes. I came here, I parked up. I did a 1-hour tour, boom. I did another 1-hour tour, boom. I'm doing this tour and I'm driving back to Virginia and my tank is still full. My tank still reads full, can you believe that? I can't even believe that. Because when I was in the city, I wasn't getting like really good mileage. Like I was like, when I was in Philly, like I was kind of questioning the mileage, and I'm like, hold on. This is supposed to be a smart car, not a gas guster car. So the mileage is incredible. We're still on a full tank, B. We're still on a full tank. Oh, we're on the exit. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's just talk about some of this regular stuff. Because I'm losing my train of thought back to back. Oh, there you go. We was talking about how in the city my mileage wasn't so good, but on the highway, these things kick butt. On the highway, these things really kick butt. I get some really good mileage on the highway. Because they're supposed to be rated at 31 miles for city, 41 miles for highway. But yo, I think I've been pulling more. Like we're at 72 miles that I've done drove. And guess what? It's still a full tank. I'm sure that last bar is gonna drop sometime soon. But sheesh. I just drove for damn near 3 hours on a full tank. That's good, if you ask me. And no, I'm not sponsored by Smart Car. But if Mercedes-Benz trying to throw a brother something, you can holler at your boy. No, but seriously, yeah, I was kind of disappointed in like my city gas mileage with all the stop and goes. I think the stop and go is where these things don't thrive in, because I've been reading like forums and stuff, and like the forums, they say like you know, anywhere from like 240 to like 260 in the city miles to the tank, and you're supposed to get like 300 miles to the tank via highway. But yeah, so anyway, I'm proud of the Smarty today, of the Beetlejuice, of the smart car, of the thingy-majiggy, of the llama bean, of just a little miniature golf cart. Yeah, this thing did pretty well. We're on the highway. We could, you know, hit 60 and we can do all that just fine. You know, just like any other vehicle, we can do 60, 70, 80. It goes up to 100. Fastest that I've went in it was 85. But, you know, I try to be thoughtful, mindful of the situation. Speaking of that, I think I want Jersey up front. I'm sorry, I just lost my train of thought. I want Jersey up front. She's in the back seat, but I didn't realize that there ain't no back seat, my bad. She's on top of the motor compartment. She's in the trunk area, the cargo area. But I said that when I'm on the highway, I want her in the front between my wife's legs, because I prefer her to be in the front. So the way these vehicles are made, let me explain it to you. I'm explaining to you when she pops in the front. Come on, Jersey. You want to come up front, girl? Come on, girl. Just whatever you do, do not hit the shifter or do not hit the key, because we will stop. The shifter and the key are right next to each other. Go ahead, Jersey. Come up front. Come up front, girl. Come up front, you pretty girl. You good girl. Go on the floor, though. Go on the floorboard.
She don't want to.
She don't want to. Seriously, you're about to cause an accident, Jersey. Come on, come on, come on. Sit down, Jersey. Sit. Good girl. Sit. Your foot's right next to the shifter. Shit. Sit. All right, sit down. Sit. Good girl. Sit. All right, guys, my bad. So like I was saying was, Mercedes-Benz designed this car to have a steel cage around the driver and the passenger. This steel cage did a pretty good job in other results, in crash results, to protect the driver and the passenger. Now, of course, they'll get like whiplash, major whiplash, neck shock. They've like ran this into walls at 70 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour. They did some pretty hard crash tests head on with like big body class Mercedes, like the CLK, you know, 900s and all the big ones. I don't even think the 900 is a big one. I think it's the 5 class. Anyway, I don't know nothing about Mercedes, so I don't want to pretend like I know about Mercedes. But I've seen crash tests against big Mercedes and all that stuff. And the big Mercedes takes hard damage, and this car pretty much, for the most part, is still in one piece, with the exception of the front being completely smushed or the back being smushed. Now, I told myself when I'm driving with Jersey and she's on the highway with us, she's not allowed to ride in the back cargo box, because I'm not sure if that cage protects the cargo box. I know it protects the driver and the passenger, but it doesn't protect the cargo box to my knowledge. So I just want to keep her up front with us. So, forbid if anything happens, you know, she's in the cage with us, the steel cage. So that's what just happened now. I feel like so much has just happened in the beginning of this shit. This has been such a random tour, but it's cool. Because, you know, I didn't want to end the day without doing the 6th tour. I told myself I wanted to do 6 tours today, and that's what we did. Even if we had to take one on the chin and do one on the ride back. I know this is boring. This isn't the most ideal driving tour. You guys aren't looking at nothing but highway. But for the ones who like to listen to me, the ones who like small talk and all that stuff, here goes your small talk. All right, we're passing exits 1C and 1A. Richmond, Baltimore, in 2 miles. Did it say Richmond, Baltimore, or Virginia? You wasn't paying attention? Your eyes was closed, right? She was sleeping. I think it said Baltimore. I could have swore it said Baltimore. But why would it say Baltimore if we're not even in Baltimore? Man, my brain is malfunctioning. I'm extremely hungry. I'm I'm hungry. I'm trying to cook. What you want to eat, yo? Let's think about it now. Let's talk small talk in front of the audience. What you want to eat? Think about it. Think about it. Tell me, and I'll make it. And we next to a Walmart, so technically speaking.
We don't got any more mac and cheese, right?
Yes, we do.
The Asia?
Yes, we do.
We do. The yellow one?
Yes.
Okay. Vegetables.
What kind of vegetables?
We still got asparagus.
I think we ate the asparagus.
Green beans.
I would have to check. I think we ate the green beans too. I mean, we're next to a Walmart, so I mean, the ideal thing is to utilize what we have, so we stay within our means. How about we eat some vegetables that give you health, but that you don't like? She said, like carrots and beets. Yeah, I mean, you don't like them, but they strengthen your immune system and they give you the iron that you need. Yeah, guys, I didn't start eating beets until I met her. So I'm not gonna pretend like I've been eating beets since I was a kid. But her folks, when she was a little kid, they used to make her a strengthening juice for her immune system. With what? Tell them what was inside this juice. Let me not say it. You speak it. Speak loud and clear.
It's beets with orange juice. You put it in a blender.
And anything else?
No, that's it. And carrots.
Okay.
Okay, carrots, orange juice, and beets.
And why did they give it to you?
For a low iron. I'm anemic.
And did you like it?
Nope.
But did you have to drink it?
Yes.
So that's why we have to feed it to you while we're on the road, because we gotta, keep your energy up. So even though you don't like it, sometimes you gotta eat things that you don't like. You know what I mean? So I started eating beets when I was with her, and I ate carrots when I was a kid. So carrots is nothing new. Oranges is nothing new. Even though I haven't had oranges in a long time. But speaking of oranges, we could probably have oranges inside the RV because they don't need to be refrigerated. You know what I mean? Right. And apples too. But yeah, so that's the story. So I mean, so what you said, mac and cheese. You said
carrots and beets.
But what else? What else? What else?
I want something else with that.
You want something else? Like what? Speak up. Remember I was talking about going inside Walmart and getting some fresh lettuce and tomatoes so we can make with onions and make like a little salad? Yeah. Or unless you want something else. We next to a Walmart, so we can literally, like those spicy buffalo jones that you like.
Yeah, we can do that. The nuggets.
Maryland. Welcomes you to Maryland. Beautiful sign. Yeah. Probably be the last time we'll ever see that sign because we're not coming back this way. Let's make this right hand turn. We're about to merge on the 495 Richmond. What's that noise? I'm about to say, what's that noise? That is Jersey snoring. She's breathing? Or she's eating her butt like she always be doing?
No. Her nose is stuck to this, so she's breathing on the speaker.
Oh.
She's beatboxing.
Alright, we just got off at exit 1C. We're 46 minutes away from our destination, y'all. 46 minutes! But yeah, we're gonna get back. We're gonna eat. We're gonna relax. We're gonna strategize our next move. We're gonna strategize the area that we're in. We'll just do some tours of that area tomorrow. It's probably not gonna be like rough. Hood. Excuse me. I had like a burp hiccup, like a burp up. But what's that? A Ferris wheel?
It looks like it.
That's a Ferris wheel in front of us, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, there's a Ferris wheel over there. I wonder what is it there for, though. Is that a carnival over there? The amusement park or something? On my left-hand side, across the highway, in the very back of the background, you'll see a Ferris wheel. Anyway, a Ferris wheel's aside. So we'll get back. We'll start to strategize our next move. I think we want to try to book a campsite in North Carolina, right?
Yes.
So we can at least have some hookups, some power hookups, so we can have the safety, the security and the safety and the peace of mind that when we travel to surrounding hoods or neighborhoods, do tours or whatever, that we don't gotta like feel like, oh man, I wonder if we're getting a ticket. Or, oh man, wonder if anybody's messing with our rig. Even though in campgrounds, I've heard of pretty bad things happening too. But hopefully, this is a good sight. You know what I mean? Ouch, that hurt like crazy. Look at the sky. Look at it on camera. It looks so puffy. Puffy. Yeah, like cotton candy clouds. How many of you guys like cotton candy? I wasn't a big fan of cotton candy. I did eat some growing up. It was so soft and it was so sugary. And like once you put it in your mouth, it just melts. But it's like you can only have so much.
Yeah, it's too sweet.
Yeah, it's too sweet. It's too sugary. I don't eat much candy as an adult. I don't really eat much candy as an adult. I just started eating chips again. I ain't gonna lie. I just started eating chips on this trip, right? Because in Philly, I wasn't really eating chips. Like I stopped there like years ago. Like once in a while, I would eat chips with like a vegetable sandwich. Oh, look at the welcome to Virginia. Virginia's for lovers sign. Let me merge to my left. Let me merge. You already got that sign, so you don't gotta worry about it. Let me merge to my left because they got the welcome to Virginia for lovers. At least the viewers of Tune 215 can see it. We already got this sign for the behind the scenes on Tune Be Chillin' YouTube channel. Look at right here on my left. Right there. Welcome. I don't even know if y'all can see it because it's so dark. The sun casts a crazy shadow. But anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, if this is your first visit, we're doing behind the scenes for the Tune. We're doing the behind the scenes for Tune 215 on the Tune Be Chillin' YouTube channel, which is another YouTube channel that I have where I show more personal behind the scenes, intimate, random stuff. And we're also going to show the behind the scenes on this trip. Wow, look at the traffic on the next lane. Gridlock. Oh man, I dislike that. Look at Alexandria. 1 mile exit. Alexandria didn't welcome us too well at all. Alexandria, you didn't love us, did you, huh? We went, Alexandria got a lot of hills, yo. It was up a hill, downhill, uphill, downhill. But, yeah, so we're just gonna plan our next move for the next campsite. Eat some food, walk Jersey. I think we'll relax for the rest of the night. You know, because we could go back out and go continue doing tours like we're slaves and we're robots, but we also want to enjoy our stay, man. So we're gonna do it tomorrow. We'll probably spend some time in Virginia doing tours for Virginia. Tomorrow is Saturday, right? Today's Friday?
Yes.
Tomorrow's Saturday. We'll do some tours in Virginia. And then Sunday, we'll probably do a little bit more tours, maybe like the first morning half of tours. Let me see. And relax, because I think we can leave Monday. Because I want to leave Monday morning to go to a little bit more down Virginia. Or should we go more down Virginia tomorrow? Because we already went down what we were supposed to go down from Alexandria already. So we got to see how much more time we have in Virginia before we go to North Carolina. If it's 2 hours, we'll bump down another hour, maybe Sunday. But if it's like 1 hour, then we can just hang out there for another day. And then we got then Monday we leave, then we go to North Carolina. And just work in little increments, because we ain't rushing, man. And we ain't never been to North Carolina, and I know you ain't ever been to North Carolina. We have a buddy that's in South Carolina. I originally thought he was in North Carolina, but he's in South Carolina. And he told us that we can stay on his driveway. He had a huge driveway, a huge piece of land. He said that we can stay in his driveway. He said forever, but we're not going to stay forever. We can stay like a good week or so. And hang out with him and his family, because we know his kids, we know his wife, and all that stuff. So while he's at work, we'll bust some tours. We'll have a safe place to leave the rig when he's at work. And then when he gets out of work, we can come back and chill with him or whatever. You know what I mean? So we're looking forward to South Carolina. And then you got a brother in Georgia who's on a military base.
Yes.
I doubt we can bring the rig to the military base because that's private property, government official stuff. But maybe we can, if
they have like a community, neighborhood community where he is stationed, we can go in.
We can go in, but we can't go in with the rig, with the whole 44 rig, park it on their base, and man, with the generator and everything. Yeah, but worst case scenario, we put it at like a Walmart if we can find one, or a campsite if there's a campsite in Georgia that's relatively affordable within our budget. yeah, guys, because everything on this journey is budgeting. Just to move the vehicles today cost, between yesterday and today, about $100. Just in gas. That's not to deal with the tolls that we're about to drive through. We're about to get smashed with an Easy Pass picture. I'm not proud of it, but oh yeah, we gotta look up Easy Pass too.
Yes.
But yeah, that's just in gas. It was $65 to fill up the rig, not to fill it up from E, but because we have a new logic of whatever gas we burn, we fill it back up. So we always want to keep it at full. So if we do a drive and it burns 25% of the tank, hurry up and fill it up. Do not let it go down to E, because when you let it go down to E, it's going to be a $200 or more fill up. So try to fill it up from wherever it's at, even if it's at a half a tank. Fill it up. You know what I mean? Fill it up. So yesterday, before we went to sleep, we filled that up. That was 65 something, 65.22. And to fill this up today was 20 something. So it's damn near $100. So it was $100 just for gasoline. But oh, we finally burnt one notch, y'all. We finally burnt the notch. I was talking all that smack the last couple of tours, and we finally burnt the notch. But that's cool. And we still got 7 more bars. This is an 8-bar tank, because this is an 8.7 gallon tank. So everything for us right now is about logistics, planning, preparation. We like try to plan out our mileage from like state to state. We try to plan out our time from state to state, from trip to trip, you know. And we're not trying to rush it, you know. We're just trying to get, I'm personally trying to get to the pretty states. I want to see palm trees. Oh, and mountains. I really want to see mountains. I want to see mountains. I want to see like beautiful, like scapes, like landscapes. You know what I mean? No, I didn't say manscapes. I said landscapes. Speaking of manscape, say no. But yeah, I definitely want to see more beauty. You know, like the Arizona Red Mountains, and like, you know, the New Mexico. I want to see New Mexico. I know Leisha leaving New Mexico because she said that it's dangerous. But I just want to see it. I just want to experience the danger, you know? You know, I want to experience it. Yeah, you know, and just try it, man. And I think once after we get past Florida and then like Louisiana, I think we're gonna slow it down a notch. Slow it down. Just slow it down some. Save 3 minutes. This sounds like sorcery. How can we save 3 minutes? Sorcery. But yeah, guys. So, but I think this is it, man. You know why? I think I'm gonna end this tour here, because the sun is right above us. It's casting a shadow over my device, and it's casting a shadow over the camera. And it's also, okay, let me see. This is our exit. You see? I almost missed our exit, ladies and gentlemen, which is the reason why I think I'm going to cut this tour early so I can focus on the road. We had another 36 minutes to get to our destination. It's not that bad. We've been talking to you guys for quite some time. But, yeah, we got to stay on this road for 28 miles. And by the end of that road, we should be all right, because the place where we're staying at is right off of the highway. So that's it, y'all. Y'all heard a little bit. Y'all heard a little bit of our planning, preparation, our hopes, dreams, desires. I would love to become a millionaire, but I'll leave that up to you guys. You know how you can help me become a millionaire? Share the video, please. Share the video. Allow me to build generational wealth via YouTube for my generations to come. I'll mail you all $1. Say no. No, but seriously, yo. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate your help. I appreciate your support. Leave a comment in the comment section. Smash that thumbs up button. Yeah, thank you. This is your homeboy Tune, Mr. Tune Dallas. Tune be chilling. Tune on the highway. Tune for willing. Say no. And I'm tuning out, y'all. Peace.